What's up, y'all? Welcome to part 2 of Sonic Colors, and now we're going into Sweet Mountain. So this is usually what I pick for level 2. Now you can either do Sweet Mountain or you can do Starlight Carnival. That's one thing this game kind of does that I kind of like. I like that you can go in different orders. Like you don't have to go in a set order for the stages. Because after these two acts, well, these two levels, the three after this, you'll go in any order you want to too. But I usually go for Sweet Mountain next. It kind of just I don't know, it makes a little more sense as a second level for me. Not only because one is like furthest to the left on the menu screen, but also I don't know. I think this is just a little. It makes more sense for Sweet Mountain. And this is maybe like maybe this is a weird reason, but because the sky is black or you see space in Tropical Resort, I don't think that Starlight Carnival should be played second. I think you should come to Sweet Mountain first and get this skyline that's different, and then you can go to Starlight Carnival. Cause Starlight Carnival and Tropical Resort are actually like kind of similar. The main difference is Tropical Resort is of course like on the ground and like in the buildings, and then Starlight Carnival is like, I guess you could say like in the air, I guess space. And they look like ships going around, but yeah. And this level trope will be returning in the next game. Well, technically the game after the next game, but if you want to count Generations, yeah, it's kind of clever how they do it in Sonic Lost World. So the second level in Sonic Lost World is called Desert Ruins, and that game takes like a Super Mario 3D World or like Super Mario 3D Land like approach to, like, you know, the stage order and like just the layout and stuff. So some stages will be like completely unrelated to the level theme, like the world level theme. So the clever thing that they did was take the S off of desert and made it Desert Ruins, which in that game is like a cheaper version of this. But yeah, it would have been cool if they actually, like, I don't know, been more creative with it. But this is Sonic Colors. We talking about Sonic Lost World. I do plan on playing Sonic Lost World though, so we'll talk about that more when we actually get to it. And that little quick time event right there, you don't really have to. Well, one, you don't have to press A, and two, you just mashing A. Like, it's pretty, like, I ain't gonna say it's impossible to mess up, but bruh, I don't know. And oh, ouch. Oh, and I'm not taking my time with this. But yeah, I don't like how Sonic doesn't have like a regular homing attack in this game. I don't like when they I forget what other game has Sonic like that. But because the air dash and the homing attack are like mapped to the same button, it can only be like one or the other. Well, no, not the homing attack. The double jump. So like, instead of homing attack, you can double jump, and then you have like the air dash. I don't know. I miss having just the regular like homing attack from SA1 to SA2. Like sometimes I really do. And y'all take note of where we left, or where we hit that not time capsule, that whisk capsule. Oh my god. And we freed the Drill Wisp. And one thing I do love about this game is these, like, because we don't have hub worlds, they did take time to like design and model out the little menus, like, real nice. But yeah, did y'all notice that the end of Act 1 is also the beginning of Act 2? Okay. I thought that was pretty cool. And actually, when I see that, I always be thinking like, I don't know, I be thinking behind the scenes that technically, did they make like 2 acts for each level, and maybe like an extra challenge or two, and just like split the 2 main acts in half, like the pad out time? Because I wouldn't have minded if this was just all one level, because that's what it feels like. This level kind of reminds me of. Have y'all ever played Sonic Unleashed, the HD version? Like the different acts for the daytime stages. This reminds me of one of those daytime stages for Savannah Citadel. I'm not sure if it's Act 2. I think it's Act 2 for Savannah Citadel as well, actually. But yeah. One thing I wish I could have shown off was just like the wisps that are like in the stages without having to like backtrack and stuff, but the wisps don't really. It's like the wisps unlock new like pathways and stuff, but if I'll be honest, the wisps don't really. They're not like, I don't know. I wouldn't say that they're as big of a focus is what they are made out to be like. Well, for one, you can't even find every wisp in like every stage, which is like a letdown, honestly. It would have been real cool to like be able to have Spike Wisp and then instantly use like a laser and then a drill and then hover and all that type of stuff. Like, especially when you're watching like the opening movie for the game, you were thinking like, okay, this game is like all about like the power-ups and like doing different moves and all that type of junk. But when you actually play the game, there's not as much emphasis on the wisp, if you were to really think about it. And like I said, even when there are wisps, the wisps are mainly used to like reach different pathways or like get a coin. I mean, a red star ring or something like that. I don't think that the wisps are really utilized as like actual movement for Sonic to go around the stage, except some of them. Like, of course, like the drill wisp, and then what's the other one? The laser. Of course, those are. But I be feeling like some of the other ones just be kind of like very situational. Like Cube. On the slick, hover is too, cause hover is very slow, and the only way you can go fast with hover is with a light speed dash, which was something that Sonic could already do without Wisp. So, and the same thing with Spike. Spike is cool, but it's also another move that Sonic kind of already has. It's just being locked behind a power up now. Even though Sonic has never done the spin dash, at least in these more modern games. So, I will give the Spike Wisp that credit. And then some of them, one thing I don't like about the Cube Wisp is I don't like how. So some of the power-ups are just kind of slow. Like, they stop the momentum. Like, when you activate Cube, Sonic will literally like pause and everything around him will pause. And then you gotta wait for like the little animation for like the cubes and stuff. No, I just be feeling like But no, this stage looks amazing. Starlight Carnival is maybe it's cliche to say this, but Starlight Carnival is one of the best stages in this game. Like, this stage right here alone, like, very top notch. Even though I say music wise, I think I like Sweet Mountain a little bit better. But this is fun. This is, you know, I say musically, the music in this game is like, I think the soundtrack is really good, but at the same time, I don't think it has just like, I don't know, it doesn't just have that oomph that like SA1 and SA2 has. Well, really, I say more so SA1. Like, no. Like this song right here kind of just sounds like, I don't know. It kind of sounds like it's trying to be a throwback to like the Genesis or something. I have, ooh. And this song also just, I don't know. I don't like how it kind of loops. It just feels kind of samey the whole time. But that's why I appreciate that every act has like different music and stuff. Or at least I think are like what, 3? Does every act have different music, or is it like 3 renditions like shared between all of them? Either way, I like that there's different arrangements for the same levels. And yeah, I also don't like how you can't wall jump on the cubes neither. But look at this right here. Look, look, look. You see how it just takes a second too long for Sonic to just, I don't know, activate cube. And in this section, I'm gonna try to see if I can outrun it. And oh my god, usually I can outrun it. I don't know what the hell happened right there. Oh no, this right here is a better example of how, like, man, this power up just go too slow. Okay, but anyways, I digress. Yeah, so I think maybe y'all, okay, anyways, if y'all can't tell, Cube is my least favorite Wisp. I don't like that. I really don't. I feel like if y'all make another game with Wisp, don't bring them back. As a matter of fact, when they did Lost World, I don't think the Blue Wisp came back. The Cube, no, that is the lamest one. Like, I think Cube fits like Mega Man better than like Sonic or something, or like even Mario. I don't like Cube. And it's the most situational Wisp like ever. Like, at least with like Rocket and Hover, you can like kind of justify, like, okay, you're going like in the air and stuff, but like Cube is just like, bro. It could have just been a switch in the stage or something. But one thing about Starlight Carnival, which kind of a bummer, even though it does look like amazing, like in Act 1, like on the outside, when we stuck to like these parts, like on the inside or wherever this is this like Eggman's base or something like that? This part of the stage is not as visually interesting, like at all. Which I guess, I don't know if that's supposed to be like tied to like the story and Eggman taking over, but I don't know. I actually don't know, like, nah, I'm pretty sure, like I'm assuming that Eggman built Tropical Resort. But when it comes to like, okay, so I know Eggman built Tropical Resort, at least I think. But I know he didn't build Planet Wisp. Like, I know Planet Wisp was already like a planet, and then he's brung his robots and stuff and started taking over. I'm trying to figure out, like, is that the same for the rest of these levels? Like, Sweet Mountain seems to be the same situation that Planet Wisp has got going on. But I'm wondering, is this place something that Eggman built from scratch as well? To be honest, since Eggman has all this money and stuff to make all this stuff, I don't even know why he I don't even know. That's why I said Eggman just feels so much like such like cookie cutter in this game. Like, he's literally here just because he's the villain. And Sonic Team, y'all ain't fooling nobody. Something that I be wanting y'all to do is I be wanting y'all to release the budgets for these games. Like, clearly, even though the Sonic Colors looks very nice and it's presented very well, especially for a Wii game in 2010. Like very, very like presentation wise, everything is top notch. But clearly, this is very much clearly on a smaller scale than on the sleek kind of even Generations, but especially like Unleashed. I say Generations, they're kind of like equal to me, but I don't know. Unleashed just feels such like a premium game. Like Unleashed feels like a $60 game, a $60 game. This feels like a $40 game. Like even just the fact that instead of having like a consistent like world that you're running around, we're in space and just like different planets. That is so easy to I think that was Sonic Team trying to make an easy way to make different environments without having to explain or like have the story explain where we are and what are we doing here and all this and that. We already know what we're doing, and it doesn't really matter where we are because we're just in space. So I think that's why. I think they chose to do space because of that, because of budget. But maybe not, maybe so. I don't know. I just be talking shit. And here we have some more blocky platforming stages, which I am not a fan of, but yeah, I will definitely say like the for the most part, the extra stages other than like the main two, they just be kind of like okay. Like you're literally just playing this to get to the boss fight. Which isn't that bad because these, I wouldn't say these are as long. Oh, another thing that, well, actually, I'll wait to say that in the next part. But, yeah. Anyways, I was gonna say, and I'm gonna talk about this some more in the next part, but the lack of just characters, like, it's only Sonic and Tails. And Eggman, literally. Okay, so okay, I thought I heard. I keep thinking I'm hearing stuff. I'm sorry, I know I just paused, but I'm like, what is that noise I'm hearing? It's like a ticking noise, but I think I may just be tripping or something. And we gotta see. Oh well, sorry, not sorry. Okay. And I tried going, instead of just doing one world at a time, I tried to do basically a little bit of one and then a little bit of the other. And by the time, like we kind of at the end, we can do both of the boss fights at the same time and just get all the cutscenes and stuff out the way. I don't even think we watched no cutscenes in this part, but yeah. So next part is gonna have the cutscenes to this and Sweet Mountain. So stay tuned for that. And this stage right here is just, I guess it's supposed to be just like a quick time challenge. Not quick time, quick step. But of course, we're gonna be going back inside of whatever this is. Oh wait, no, we're gonna keep running on the Rainbow Road. I feel like it wasn't, it should have been more of this for the stage. Like being outside of here. I think the whole stage, every level should have just been this. I don't like the inside of, I don't know, is it a factory or something inside the ship? I don't like that part. Oh, this is the hover stage. Yeah, so yeah, some stages make you use the damn wisp. Even though I think you can avoid using the wisp by doing the platforming. But because wisp is right, the green wisp is right there, why would you like do that? When this is way faster. Okay, I like the camera angle. There's not enough areas in the game that look like this. Like this looks like a 3D environment that Sonic can run around. It should have just been like the extra platforming challenges they try to do. It should have been more of stuff like this. I feel like a lot of the extra stages that they made are just like 2D build a block, like just put it together type shit. Okay, but actually I don't think you can progress without using the wisp, actually. At least not by legitimate means. Maybe a glitch or something you can get through. Okay, and we finna get to the gold ring. Okay, well that was that. So yes, I will see y'all on the flip side. I hope y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Catch y'all in the next part, and ciao.